Picture this. It's a quiet evening in 2026, and across bedrooms worldwide, couples are whispering secrets that would make their grandparents blush. I'm talking about cuckolding, that once shadowy kink where one partner thrills at the idea of their lover stepping out, all with full consent and a dash of excitement. But why is this exploding now? I set out on a quest to uncover the truth, testing theories through stories, stats, and surprising revelations. Buckle up because the results, they shocked even me. Our story begins with a bored couple. Let's call them Alex and Jordan. After years of the same routine, Jordan confesses a fantasy, watching Alex with someone else. At first, it's a spark of taboo thrill, the kind that sends dopamine rushing like a forbidden fruit. I tested this by diving into the data. According to Pornhub's 2025 year in review, searches for cuckold skyrocketed by 73%, while cheating jumped 94%. Why? In our hyper-connected world where everything's shared on social media, we're craving that electric edge of the unknown. Experts like Dr. Justin Lehmiller, in his research on Fantasies, found that 58% of men and about 30% of women have dreamed of this dynamic. It's not just hype, it's evolution. As gender roles blur, cuckolding, or hotwifing as some call it, flips the script on power, turning vulnerability into victory. But the plot thickens. In my investigation, I discovered Theory 2, the unbreakable bond forged in fire. Take Sarah and Mike, a real couple I read about in Vice's 2025 deep dive on hotwifing. They were on the brink of monotony until Mike encouraged Sarah to explore. What happened? Their trust deepened like never before. No more hidden resentments, just raw, honest talks about boundaries and desires. A 2023 YouGov poll showed 34% of Americans now prefer non-monogamous vibes, up from years past, and cuckolding fits right in. Dr. David Lay, a sex therapist, explains it's about compersion, that joy in your partner's pleasure. I tested this in stories from online forums. Couples reported 20 to 25% have tried consensual non-monogamy, and for many, it saves marriages by banishing boredom. But beware, without communication, it crumbles. For Sarah and Mike, it was a happily ever after, with aftercare and check-ins turning potential drama into deeper love. Now entered the twist, the rise of a non-monogamous empire. Flashback to the pandemic lockdowns of the early 20s, when we all turned inward and online. Searches for cuckolding surged as per a 2025 analysis on YouTube channels dissecting trends. Why? Isolation sparked introspection, and with apps like Field booming, downloads up massively in 2025, connecting for ethical adventures became effortless. In the US, where monogamy's still king, the taboo amps the allure. Business Insider noted it's way more fantasized here than in Europe. A Kinsey Institute survey revealed 52% of men harbor this secret dream, driven by voyeurism and that sweet sting of erotic jealousy. I scoured X-posts from 2025, hotwives sharing clips of their escapades racking up thousands of likes, proving it's not fringe anymore. Couples like those in The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu spiked searches by 8% last year. The result? Higher satisfaction, with some reporting it as the new swinging, fun, fluid, and fiercely consensual. Deeper into the labyrinth, I uncovered psychological gems. Imagine the manosphere's rage. They sling cuck as an insult, yet Scientific American in 2024 called out how it shields fragile egos. But in reality, it's empowerment. For men from rigid backgrounds, it's an escape from dominance, per psychologists. Women, it's reclaiming agency in a world that's finally listening. Medium articles from 2025 highlight 90% of young adults 18 to 29 discovering it via friends or the net, with a 57% search spike on porn sites. I tested against divorce stats. Only 20% of cuckold practicing couples split over jealousy, far lower than open marriages at 92% per Bed Bible research. Why? Because it's built on rules, STI tests, no secrets, pure thrill. In Europe, it's casual. Here, the culture clash makes it explosive. Shocking? Absolutely. It's rewriting love stories from possessiveness to partnership. As our tale nears its end, the shocking climax, cuckolding isn't destroying relationships. For many, it's the hero's elixir. In 2026, with society shifting, think feminist waves and sex-positive vibes, it's going mainstream. Instagram Reels predict cuckolding certification this year, and X Threads buzz with everyday folks dipping in. My test? Compiling these narratives showed it combats digital disconnection, fostering real, raw intimacy. But heed the warning, it's not for all. Jealousy-prone? Skip it. Done right, though, it empowers, excites, and evolves bonds. One ex-couple shared, "No jealousy, just connection." The biggest reveal? We're all craving fluidity in a rigid world, and cuckolding delivers. So, dear listeners, that's the story of why cuckolding is exploding. A tale of taboo, trust, and transformation. What chapter would you add? Comment below, like if it shocked you, and subscribe for more relationship sagas. Stay curious, stay consensual. Until next time.